Okay, so here is video number 2. This is the things I don't like. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with number 1 because this happened to me all week this week and I have no idea why. Why is it that whenever I need to go to the ladies' room at work, we have 6 stalls? 6 stalls. Why is it every stall that the bathroom could be empty? I could be the first one coming in, which is usually the case. I walk in, pick a stall. Why is it that the next person that comes in has to use the stall directly next to mine? You have 5 other stalls to choose from. You can't skip one? Why do you have to use the one directly next to me? Why is that the case? I hate that. It happened to me all week this week. Every single time I walked into the ladies' room, even if there was somebody already in there, I would go to the one to the far end. Why is it? And now, like, the first one is free. Maybe the second one has somebody in it. The third one is free. The fourth one is free. And then I'm using, the fifth one is free. And then I'm using the sixth one. Why is it out of all the ones that are free, you have to use the one that's directly next to me? You don't even have to be next to the one that's already used by somebody else. You could skip one, use that one in the middle. Why? All week long. So it's one of the things that irks me. So that's one of the things that I really don't like. Second, yes, I did write them down. Second, this happens to me, and I'm sure it happens to a lot of people out there. Why is it, now I'm a receptionist, why is it that every morning I could say good morning to you, you could ignore me, you could just walk right by me, you could just look dead in my eyes and don't say anything, and I'll just keep smiling at you, have a good day, and you keep it moving. But that one time that you misplaced your key card or you left it at the desk, now you need to come to me for something. Now all of a sudden you know my name. Now all of a sudden it's, hi, I just wanted to know. Oh, now you're talking to me? Oh, that's what you sound like? Because I never knew what you sounded like for the first 6 months that I was working here. Because for the first 6 months, every time I said good morning to you, you would walk right by me. But now you're stuck. And the person that you know is the only one that can help you is the one that you chose to ignore for the first 6 months that I was working here. But now all of a sudden you know my name. Now you have teeth to smile at me at, and all of a sudden now it's, hi Nancy. Yeah, how you doing? How was your weekend? No, you don't want, cut the BS. Cut the BS. What is it that you want? And then when you get what you want, you go about your business and then you ignore me again. Until another time, because I know it's always going to happen. It's always going to happen. You're going to want something from me. But it doesn't really take much effort to say good morning. If I am saying good morning to you, my mother always taught me that if you walk into the room and somebody is already there, the person walking into the room is the one that really should say good morning first. That is so never the case with me. I have to be there at 8:30. People come strolling in at, 8:45, 9:15, 9:30. So I'm already there. So you coming at me, you're the one that should be saying good morning first, which is rarely, if ever, the case. So even if I'm doing something, I will turn to you and I'll say good morning. And, some people who have manners, they do say good morning. But there are some others who just look at you dead in the eyes and they just keep walking. Were you brought up with wolves? What? I don't understand. Why is it so hard for you to just say good morning back? You don't even have to mean it. But acknowledge me because I am talking directly to you. So now all of a sudden you lost something or you misplaced something and the only person that can help you out is the one that you haven't been saying 2 words to since the beginning of the year. Hate that. Hate it. Driving. Why do some people feel the need to blast their high beams directly behind me? Why do you have your high beams on to begin with? First of all, we're not driving in a thick fog, so there's no need for your high beams to be on, period. Your regular headlights are bright enough. Why do you feel the need? And this is what I hate the most, is when I'm driving at 60. Good enough speed limit, you know. Here comes this fool, this jackass. I see him in my rearview mirror, just coming dead at me at speeds that I'm praying that he knows how to brake. This lane is free. This lane is free. All you have to do is just go around me. What's the problem? Why do you feel the need to come directly on my ass? See, now I'm just going to slow down. Now what you going to do? Now you're frustrated because you thought that you were going to intimidate me. I'm on my lane, bitch. I am on my lane. You have that lane. You have that lane. Why do you feel the need to think that you're intimidating me by coming just really up close, beams galore, thinking that, oh, I'm so scared. I know you want this lane. Let me move. No. No. It's not like we're in a traffic jam. This lane is free to the left of me. This lane is free to the right of me. I'm in the middle lane. I'm doing what I have to do. So if you saw that I was not going to move when I saw you in my rearview mirror, what makes you think that you right up on my ass is going to scare me any? And if you hit my car, guess who's going to be paying? Ain't going to be me. So you with your big ass SUV, with your Escalade, with your Durango, whatever the fuck, excuse me. I'm just keeping it real. You think you're going to intimidate me? No. You may be paying me some ducats if you hurt my car. But you with the high beams. And here's another thing that really, makes me see red in all sorts of languages. It makes me see red. You know those, and this is usually at night, obviously, headlights. You know that bluish tinge headlight? That LCD, I think it's LCD or LED. I don't know what the hell they call them. But it's a bright, but a bluish tinge. Oh. Can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. What is the point? What is the point? What, regular headlights weren't enough for you? You have to go a shade up to the bluish tinge. What is that? What is that? I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's very thug-like. And that's what I think immediately. Even if you're not a thug, that's immediately what comes to my mind when I see that bluish tinge headlight either coming up behind me or I'm driving this way and they're coming this way. Thug. You're a thug. A low-life thug. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me stereotyping. I don't know. But can't stand it. Okay. Still on the road. Why do you feel the need to cut me off and then drive slow? So you purposely cut me off. I'm thinking you're cutting me off because you need to go and you see that my lane is free and you're cutting me off. Okay, cut me off. I'm still going to be upset, but you go ahead. You cut me off and you just keep it moving. Why do you feel the need to cut me off and then drive slow? For real? That is what that makes you feel what? Superior? And then they speed up a little only for me to meet you at the red light. So where you going? I thought at the rate you were driving, I figured maybe you have reached your destination already. You drive slow in front of me, and then all of a sudden you see that I'm directly behind you. I'm not moving. I'm on my lane. I'm not moving. But I will intimidate your ass now because you cut me off. So now you feel the heat of my car on your ass, and now you decide to speed up. But you ain't going nowhere because the light is red, and I'm coming right behind you anyway. So these are things I can't, I hate them. I hate them. These are things I hate. Okay, not things I don't like. These are things I hate. Okay. Next, when you're going shopping, any kind of shopping, drugstore shopping, CVS, or, you know, food shopping, Wall-Bounds, Key Food, wherever. Why is there that one person that when you're on the line and you have a carriage and your carriage is full and you're just standing there because you're waiting for the person in front of you to finish, why is it the carriage behind you or the person behind you feels the need to constantly bump your carriage? That's not going to make me go any faster. I can't go any faster than the person in front of me. So you bumping my carriage constantly is really not going to, what's that supposed to do? What is that supposed to do? And then I turn and I give you a look like, anytime you're done bumping my carriage, anytime you're done, you just let me know, okay? And then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. You see my carriage is right in front of you. Now I'm really going to piss you off because these 50 things that I have in my carriage, I have 100 coupons that the cashier has to go through. So you just now started bumping on me now. Now you really just started bumping. And oh, the heavy sigh, that is just going to make me do this to you, the hand to you, and you're not going any faster than I am. So, and I can't go any faster than the cashier. So if you have a problem, go to the next line. I'm sorry, I'm in here doing the same thing you are. I know you thought that you were just going to go in, pick up whatever you needed and leave. Well, the same mentality is going through my mind, as well as the 150,000 other people that are here. But they can't go any faster than the cashier. And sometimes the person in front of you has 200 items. So you breathing all heavy and you know, shifting your weight from foot to foot. That is not intimidating me in the least. Things that I hate, people. Things that I hate. Okay. Did that. Okay, here's my last thing. My last thing that I know this is going to come across as me just not being a friendly person. I am a friendly person, people. But why is it that every time I befriend someone, I am talking specifically about somebody at work, I befriend this person. You know, we talk, we exchange, and, you know, we have certain things in common, blah, blah, blah. Why is it now you feel the need to have to chatter me up every day, even though you don't work on my floor? Now, remember I told you about the girl that left, she was let go, and she would come up every now and then, but after a while, I think she realized, I'm not going to bother Nancy. Well, now there's a new one. It started out with, hi, how you doing? She would come upstairs. She works downstairs. She would come upstairs because, you know, sometimes their coffee machine broke and ours is fine. And so they could use the coffee machine on our floor and blah, blah, blah. It started out that way. Then it started, you know, little chatter here, little chatter there. The conversation would last 5 minutes. The conversation would last 10 minutes. The conversation would last 15 minutes. Now you feel the need. Now you know what time I go to lunch. And now you know what time I come back. You know I come back at 2:30. Why are you in front of my desk at 2:31? Why? And here is what this specific person did. I can't stand when people assume things about me. We had a bake sale yesterday. And I didn't participate in it at all. But They were selling like cookies and candies and, you know, $1 each or whatever. This chick filled up her plate with brownies, cookies, cakes, and such. Brought 4 plates. 2 for her and apparently 2 for me. So she stands in front of me and she says, "You're going to help me eat this." First of all, you don't know if I'm allergic to chocolate. You don't know if I like chocolate. You don't know anything about my specific tastes. We are not that deep yet. Okay, you don't know every inch about me. You don't know everything about me. So what makes you think that just because you spent all your money on stuff that you know you can't finish, you think, what, I'm going to just be, I'm the trough that you could just get the remains left off on me? No. And I told her. She said, "Well, here's what you're going to do. You're going to help me finish this." And I go, no, I'm not. "Oh, come on, Nancy. They're cookies." And I said, "Yeah, I see what you have on your plate. I don't want any." Here I am thinking I'm doing a good thing. I said, "Yeah, it was a very good thing, but you could have asked me if I wanted any. I would have saved you the trouble of coming up here thinking that you were going to help me. I don't want any. I'm sorry." You know, I said it in a very nice way, but she was I could tell she was extraordinarily frustrated, but you put the frustration on yourself because you just automatically assumed. See, you think you're doing a nice thing when you know that what you really want to do is get rid of stuff that you put upon yourself, and you're now all of a sudden we buddies, so you think, and I'm just going to go along with your plan. No, it's not like that. We have yet to have lunch together. We don't go out together. We don't meet up after work together. I don't do any of that. I am very unsocial when it comes to my coworkers. I've learned, remember from coworker, I learned from her. And those of you who are new to my channel, who don't realize who I'm talking about when I say coworker, you need to go to last year's videos and kind of watch them. Take it from June 2011 to the present, and you'll know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I learned from her that trying to be nice after work and all of this, just being friends, it doesn't work. I will be friendly and, you know, I'll be cordial while I'm at work. But after work, that's my time. That's my time. And even when I'm cordial to you at work, please don't assume that now we buddies. Just because I'm friendly to you, I am not your friend. There is a difference. I saw that on a Facebook. I saw somebody posted that on a Facebook posting. One of my friends, obviously. And I really thought that was deep. I'm like, you know what? That's the dead truth. That is the dead truth. I am friendly, but that doesn't mean I'm your friend. See, there's a difference. This is why I don't have that many friends, because I choose to be alone. And maybe that's why sometimes I am lonely, because I don't socialize that much. But that's a whole other ball of wax. Right now, I'm talking about what this particular coworker did to assume that just because she loaded her plate with stuff that I really would probably have eaten, but I had just come back from lunch. I was not about to have anything. Everything on the plate looked nice and edible and, you know, yummy. Oh, well, you could take it home. No, I don't want to take it home. First of all, I'm really trying to cut down on stuff that I'm eating. I really am trying to cut down because now my jeans aren't fitting me at all. And I am just like worried at this point. So I'm really trying to cut down on my sweets, on, you know, the amount that I eat, all of that. I'm trying to cut down. So you who thinks that you're my friend and you know all of this, see, you don't know that I'm trying to cut down on my sweets or anything. You just assumed, oh, we friends, so she's going to help me. No, I'm not going to help you. I am not going to help you stuff my face with stuff that you just assumed that I like. Suppose I said everything that you got on your plate I really don't eat. I don't like. Now, she had brownies, she had cakes, she had cupcakes, she had all the things I really do like. But A, I am trying to cut down. And B, you just assumed. You just assumed. And when you assume, you know what happens. But see, I'm not the ass in this particular situation. You are, because you just automatically think that, oh, now that I'm talking to her on a daily basis and we're friendly, that I'm just going to be chummy and I'm just going to go along with everything that you want me to go along with. No. I'm my own person. I'm my own person. Now, had you called me from your desk downstairs and said, Nancy, I'm bringing up some stuff. I've got some cupcakes from the bake sale, some cookies and brownies. Would you like any? I would have saved you the trouble and I would have said, thank you, but no, I'm really trying to cut down. But thank you, I really appreciate it. And I really would have meant it, sincerely. But you come into my desk and now you're just making a statement. You're going to help me eat this. I'm not your sister. I'm not your aunt. I'm not related to you. You may talk like that to people that you have grown up with for years and years and years, but you just now befriended me. And obviously you like me as a coworker. I'm grateful for that. I would rather be liked than not. But now you're just assuming. In a very short span of time, you are automatically assuming that, okay, well, we talk about this, that, and the other, and now you're just going to do what I want you to do. Boy, do you have that wrong, because that's not going to happen. So, these are the things that I don't like, people. These are the things I hate. These are the things I hate. So I have done the tag, and whoever's watching this who hasn't done the tag, you're it. I enjoyed watching others do this tag, and I'm now glad I really did it. There are probably a million other things that I don't like, but these are the things that were fresh in my mind that really, came to the head. So yeah, these are things I don't like, people. So, should we ever meet, don't assume, okay? Just don't assume. I'll be your friend. I'll be friendly. I'll be your friend if you want me to be your friend, and if I want you to be my friend. But I will always be friendly. You understand? Okay. I hope that doesn't change your opinions about me. I hope. Anyway, that is it. Lips of the Day is the video before this one. So I'm looking forward to the comments. I'm looking forward to comments on this one too. Yeah, and I want you to be blunt and brutally honest, okay? If after this video you see me in a different light and it's like, ew, she ugly. I completely understand. I get it. I completely get it. I'm really not an ugly person, but if this is the way in this forum that that I came across to you, I really do apologize. I'm not an ugly person. I just am who I am, and I'm older than most of you, so I'm kind of curmudgeon-y at this point in my life. So I can't be doing the club thing. I can't be going out and, and all of you youngins, you think differently than I do. So I'm just kind of introducing you to my late 40s-ish world. Okay, and this is what I think. This is how I think now. Had I been in my 20s doing this video, it would have been a whole different, you would have seen a whole different person. Trust me, I was very, very different in my 20s. I would do just about anything with anyone at any time. Live and you learn. And on that note, people, I love you. Let me know what you think about this video. Tag your it if you haven't done the video. And I will talk to you tomorrow, okay? I had fun doing this. I love you all. Bye.